Okay, 5 minutes. We're going to stick to schedule. What's the purpose of life? The real purpose of being here in the world? What's going on? Why do anything at all? And, something I've noticed, you know, if you end up with multiple notebooks and huge stacks of post-it notes with post-it notes everywhere, you got a lot of things going on. And you're trying to figure shit out. That's what I got. Multiple notebooks, too many notebooks, too many pads of paper. What's going on here? Well, a lot of things are going on right now. Let's see. What are some of them? Well, this is going on. I keep doing my YouTube even though nobody's watching. Why do it even if nobody's watching? Battery's low. Because I think that, honestly, personally, and based on many other voices in the podcast sphere that I choose to listen to, it's about tenacity. It's about just going and keeping going, even if the payoff isn't immediate. And honestly, I think that this practice of creating videos, even though nobody's watching right now, I think it's going to pay off for me. Maybe not in views, maybe not subscriptions, maybe not a YouTube channel that makes me a bunch of money. That might not be it. But I think it might be something else. In fact, I'm starting to feel like it's paying off anyways, because I've noticed that something's happening for me in the creation of these videos, and it's kind of like it's like a relaxing into the process, and it's becoming easier for me to be more myself when making these videos. That's something I noticed that's a big benefit. I think when I started these, if you go back to the first videos I made, it's a little bit awkward. I'm kind of thinking about what I need to say, how I should say it. I feel weird. And so that comes out quite a lot. And I think that I'm assuming for anybody doing something like this, there's probably a long period of time of just getting comfortable enough to completely be myself, as if I had a friend over right now and we were chatting and I was just talking like I would talk with anybody and being like I would talk with anybody without a strong agenda or without me kind of being some kind of specific weird way just for the video. So that's a big benefit. Anyways, the real purpose of life, the point of the video. How am I on time? Oh, I've got 1 minute and 50 seconds to explain what I think is the real purpose of life. And honestly, I think the only reason we are here on Earth in the universe is to have fun. I think that's it, honestly. Isn't that it? We're just here to have fun. Isn't everything we do sort of done to eventually get us to a place or to an experience of fun, right? Why work hard at my job? Well, to make more money. Why have more money? Why don't to buy cool things? It all leads to fun, really. So I thought about that this morning, and I didn't hear it on a podcast. It wasn't some other dude, although I'm sure it's not that unique. Somebody's said it, I'm sure. Maybe I saw it, and subconsciously it's coming up as what I think is my own idea, but maybe it's somebody else's idea. I don't know. But I feel like when I really hold that idea of fun being the primary purpose of my existence, it really alleviates me of a lot of pressure, of a lot of stress, of a lot of anxiety. I just feel this weight lifted. My only goal today needs to be have fun. I don't mean just, oh, that means I fuck off and just, don't do anything of do nothing. There's my 5 minutes. I mean, like, have fun with my work. You know, if I've got a project, a website I got to work on, a brand I got to like design, you know, a brochure I got to do, or something that can feel like work, I want to ask myself, how do I have fun doing that? You know, I don't want to silo fun into this very tiny part of my life, which is, you know, like a party or, you know, hanging out with friends. I mean, how do I make everything fun? Because otherwise, what's the point, right? Anyways, that's my hot take. Purpose today. Happy Tuesday.